determinasyon, sipag, puso, pangarap ang puhunan, talento ang labanan, umaatikabong bakbakan. Mga laro ay tutukan. Game na!
As the sun rises in the east to open and adorn the day, so rises the 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 Cup, presented to you by Converge FiberX. Experience better. And we are live here inside the One Arena in Cainta, Rizal, for this holiday doubleheader natin. Para nga sa inyong mga kasinag natin to open up this Monday thriller in Cainta. We will see Iverson Petros 13 points and 11 rebounds in their last game for the Antipolo Pilgrims. Leap looking to bounce back and finally get their first win dito. Makatapat niya the representatives of San Pedro, Laguna, Joseph Timtiman, and the rest of the LDG San Pedro looking to bounce back against ito ang Antipolo Pilgrims. That is our game today. Antipolo Pilgrims Leap kontra LDG San Pedro. And for the main event game of the evening, it's Parañaque Pelicans kontra Pampanga Delta. Isang magandang araw sa lahat ng mga kasinag namin na nakatutok from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao at sa iba't ibang bansa na bumubuo ng Asya. Kami ang inyong makasama. Ako, si Enzo Galarosa, and together with me is the calm Coach Pancho Alfonso. Coach Pancho, kamusta ka?
Yes, Enzo, and good afternoon sa'yo. And ito, I'm very, very excited because we have what a way to start our week. A holiday doubleheader dito to start our SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 Cup.
Yes, and joining us is the third member of our panel, is our queen of the sidelines, si Sarah Surgeman, reporting on the two teams na maglalaban-laban ngayon. Kaya kamustahin natin siya, Coach Pancho. Sarah, kamusta ka dyan?
What's up mga kasinag Liga Asya? Magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat. Ayos na ayos naman ako dito, Enzo and Coach Pancho. Holiday doubleheader report tayo ngayong tanghali. And also mga kasinag, mayroon tayong surprise interview sa halftime. Sino nga ba yon? Abangan! Back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Maraming salamat, Sarah. At grabe, merong surprise interview mamayang halftime si Sarah. Kaya mga kasinag, tutok lang po kayo mamaya at papakita natin. At syempre, tutukan nyo din po ang aming mga social media accounts at SINAG Liga Asya sa Facebook and Instagram. Follow nyo po kami sa aming TikTok and subscribe sa aming YouTube channel at SINAG Liga TV. Lalong-lalo na, may post din doon yung anumang announcement mamaya ni Sarah at the half. Kaya tutok lang po kayo mga kasinag. But syempre, Coach Pancho, tingnan natin ang ating team standings. Nasa na ba itong dalawang kupunan natin through the first week?
Yes, and after a week of our tournament, ito yung LDG San Pedro already got 1 win against 2 losses. While ito naman Antipolo Pilgrims Leap, nandun sila sa bottom nating status kasi winless pa sila sa kanilang kamin after 2 games. So that's why it is very important para sa kanila itong first game natin, itong Monday holiday doubleheader. That's why gustong-gusto nilang makakuha na ng kanilang unang panalo dito sa ating SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 Cup.
Tama nga sabi mo, Coach Pancho, diba? Very important itong laro na to. Lalo-lalo na for Antipolo Pilgrims dahil wala pa silang panalo dito. But for LDG, they want to bounce back. That's why our game story for this first game is rebound and recuperate.
That's right, because both teams already have 2 losses to start our season.
Yes, and tingnan nga natin yung mga previous games nila kung saan natalo nga ang parehong koponan na maglalaban-laban ngayon. Una, pumunta tayo sa panig dito ng Antipolo Pilgrims League. Kinalaban nila ang Laguna Datslav X EOZ Construction dito sa One Arena. A hot start coming from itong koponan ni Coach Ernest Alao in the first quarter but went hot to cold in an instant.
That's right, especially in the second quarter. That's why you can see those numbers. Field goal percentage, they shot poorly from the field, less conversion, 32%, and they were actually got out-rebounded. That's why they gave up a lot of points in the paint. And yung turnovers, they gave up 29 points, and they did not capitalize dun sa turnovers ng Laguna Datslav. But also, they gave up 30 points out of that. And then, eto, ang pinaka-importanting factor in this game, yung kanilang bench points, they need to step up in order for them to help ng kanilang starters na maganda ang nilalaro. But kailangan na malaking tulong dito in order for them to get their first win.
Tama ka dyan, Coach Pancho. So let's see this Antipolo Pilgrims Leap team bounce back in this ball game. But pumunta naman tayo sa kabilang panig ang kanilang mga kalaban, ang LDG San Pedro, who lost to the Parañaque Pelicans in somewhat the same manner as the Antipolo Pilgrims. Second quarter din, they cannot recover from a cold second quarter.
Yes, and look at those numbers. They gave up a lot of turnovers and they got a lot of points to Parañaque Pelicans on that game. And they got totally dominated inside of it. Look at those numbers. Napakalaki ng discrepancy. And again, same with Antipolo Pilgrims. Yung kanilang bench, medyo kailangan gisingin dito ng LDG San Pedro in order for them to have a well-balanced attack dahil syempre napapagod din yung kanilang starters.
Let's see if that adjustment for Coach Richard Peñaranda will happen in this ball game. But syempre, Coach Pache, they're also going to play this game without si Gamuak, who's having a one-game suspension because of a disqualifying foul in their last game nga against Parañaque Pelicans. But syempre, no, Coach Pancho, titingnan natin. Ito kasi yung gauge eh. If they win, 2-2 sila, tied sila with their Capua Laguna team na Datslav X EOZ Construction. Samantala ito namang Antipolo Pilgrims, gusto nila makuha na yung panalo just like what NBS Slashers did. But bago yan, bigay natin ngayon kay Sarah Surgeman for her update on the two teams na maglalaban-laban dito sa ating laro. Sarah, take it away.
Yes, Enzo, from Antipolo Pilgrims, I spoke to Assistant Coach Kim De Pedro and sabi niya, kinorek lang nila ang lapses from their plays and also practice more on shooting and adjustment sa mga players. May dinagdag sila na player, probably by next game makakapaglaro. Sino nga ba to? Abangan natin yan. While on LDG San Pedro, Head Coach Richard said na wala pa silang preparation. Nag-viewing lang sila ng game and hopefully lumaro ng tama ang kanilang mga players at ma-overcome ang previous game. Coming up, laban ng Antipolo Pilgrims and LDG San Pedro. Let's now turn over to our arena announcer Ram Valid for our SINAG starters of the game powered by Converge.
Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We got a double-header games for the B5 of the competition featuring our first match. It's the battle between Antipolo Pilgrims Lip and LDG San Pedro. And now let's meet the protagonists first for your Antipolo Pilgrims Lip. Starting at point guard number 3, John Mapua. Shooting guard number 9, Brad Smones. Small forward number 15, Joshua Belmonte. Power forward number 91, Iverson Petros. And center number 29, Ivan Ceredeo. And Antipolo Pilgrims Dips led by Coach Ernest Alao. Assistant coaches, M.D. Pedro, Jack Lamit, and Bernard Jacob D. Pedro. Your Antipolo Pilgrims League. And now let's meet the starters for your LDG San Pedro. Shooting guard number 1, Joseph Tintinez. Point guard number 6, Sarah Caprio. Power forward number 17, J.P. Russo. Small forward number 24, Dan Lumby. And center number 18, Jackson Dane. LDG Sun Panthers led by Coach Rizal and assistant coaches Mario Pedro and Paul Patalio. For LDG Sun Panthers. In the Thomas game, Dennis Estamos Muchil. First umpire, John Lezigues, and second umpire, John Fonmeyer. This is your SINAG
Here are your SINAG starters of the game, powered by Converge. For Antipolo, they're starting with Mapua, Mones, Cerneo, Bolante, and Iverson Petros. Para naman dito sa LDG, they're starting with Timtiman, Cabrido, Ting, Rusya, and Nico Nambi. Sino ba ang makakapag-recuperate after their last loss dito sa SINAG Liga Asya? Will it be LDG to improve their record to 2-2? Or will it be Antipolo will finally get their first win dito through 3 games? As first possession goes dito sa LDG San Pedro.
That's right, and so a different starting 5 here for both coaches in this ball game. Joshua Bolante is now a starter, replacing si Mones.
Yes. And
Oh, no, not Mones. It's actually
Joshua Benaflor.
Yes, Benaflor. So Joshua Bolante will be given a break right here to start. And then sa kabila naman, a different starting 5-10 para kay Coach Richard Peniranda. So they're experimenting, a lot of things here. Especially, they wanted to get out of that losing slump.
Look at that defense by Antipolo Pilgrims, Coach Pancho. Forcing a shot clock violation kanina. May block si Iverson Petros. But one of the reasons why etong si Ting, number 18, Jetro Ting for LDG starting is, kagaya nga sabi natin at top of the coverage, si Mamuwak is suspended for this ball game because of a disqualifying foul in their last game.
That's right. So that's why they activated itong si Jetro Ting, who did not play nung last game nila. So, starter agad itong si Jetro Ting. So far, magandang depensa ng Antipolo Pilgrims dito to start our ball game. But, naman, on the other end, nakapag-commit naman sila ng turnover din.
Yes, and yun talaga, turnover prone yung dalawang opponent na to. So whoever cuts down their turnovers can probably have a better chance of winning this ball game.
That's right. And also, development here for Coach Ernest Alaw. Good news for them because itong si Alvin Gubot nandito sa lineup ni Coach KDP at Coach Ernest Alaw. So I'm interested to see if how will itong si Iverson Petros at itong si Alvin Gubot will coexist dito sa larong ito.
Yes, and those two guys have already played together against pro-level talents, and even to a point na may nakalaban silang team taga Kuala Lumpur, Coach Pancho. So those two players can probably lead this team. And what a time, di ba? Dahil nga kailangan na nila manalo ngayon. As ito on the run, Rusya with the first 2 points of this ball game.
So first basket for LDG of San Pedro here off the transition. So again, ito yung nakausap ko si Coach Ernest Alaw kanina, and I was able to have a quick chat with him. Yun daw kailangan nilang improve dito after nung kanilang back-to-back losses, yung kanilang transition defense, which yun pa rin yung nagiging struggle nila, especially on that last play.
And lalo na yun yung gusto na itong LDG San Pedro gawin, no, Coach Pancho. Tumakbo ng tumakbo. Just look at the starting backcourt nila. Joseph Tintiman and Harold Cabrido. Napakabilis ng dalawang na yan. Napaka-pesky, lalo na pag nag-press sila. But, that's a tough task if you're Coach Ernest, and also a tough task for the point guard, kagaya nito ni Kurt Mapua.
Yes, especially itong Tintiman Cabrido tandem sa backcourt ni Coach Richard Peniranda. Napaka-deadly niyan. Especially if bibigyan mo ng space sa open floor.
Nakaka-irita na sila bumantay, nakaka-irita pa silang bantayan, di ba, Coach Pancho?
Yeah, so ito, another stop for Antipolo Pilgrims lead basketball here.
Yes, and the Bolante, a two-way player talaga. So he's going to play the small forward position. He normally plays the stretch 5, and the three-pointer is made. Para dito kay Renz Mones.
Yes, this is also one thing na kailangan nilang improve dito ng Antipolo Pilgrims. Itong kanilang outside shooting. Because if natitipensaan sila sa loob, yun yung outside shooting ang kanilang pwede magsalba dito. And that's a good sign for them.
Yes, and 1-for-1 sila from the three-point line. Tapos dito naman, they get another stop here. There's an offensive foul whistle, but let's look at this three-point shot by Renz Mones. Wide open, a late rotation there on the defense ng LDG.
Yes, nung last game nila itong si Renz Mones nakakonvert ng dalawa 3-pointer out of 3 attempts dito sa Antipolo Pilgrims. So yun talaga yung nagkulang sa kanila yung outside shots.
56%, no, but right here, Harold Cabrido again with the steal from Tintiman and the dish to Cabrido for the easy 2 points for LDG. Look at that steal by Tintiman. And then the toss-up to Harold for the easy 2 points. The starting backcourt of LDG already nananalasa dito. But it will be Antipolo Pilgrims ang magbabaon ng isang puntos na kalamangan at the 7 minutes and 26-second mark. 5-4 ang ating score. We will be right back.
Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Ako si Romel David, para sa SINAG LIGA ASYA 40. Sigabang ka?
Did you see that?
Grabe naman si Kuya Omeng ko.
Romel David para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Grabe.
Teammate ko yan dati.
Yes.
Nung, basta meron kaming 40 up na liga. Teammate ko yan si Kuya Omeng. Grabe, sobrang kondisyon yan. Grabe
said,
yan, ha? So,
40 up, ha? Does that have something to do with Sarah's surprise interview mamayang halftime? We don't know. Abang-abang lang mga kasinag. But, you know, sayang yung putback na sana na yun ni Iverson Petros. He had a lot of those in the first quarter, di ba, nung game nila. But ito, on the run ulit ang Antipolo Pilgrims. Look at Petros, another offensive rebound. Flying high, and his jersey number matches his playing style ng Coach Pancho. You would know that kasi idol mo yun.
That's right. Siyempre, 91, Dennis Rodman. And that's why, ito, ganito ka-active itong sa Iverson Petros. In fact, nung last game nila, which is yun yung kanyang first game dito, donning the Antipolo Pilgrims uniform here in the SINAG LIGA ASYA Cup, he grabbed 11 rebounds and 6 out of that were an offensive rebound. So, ganun siya ka-active.
Yes, ang gandang matchup nila ni Rob Panes, di ba, Coach Pancho, in that game. Energy guy, di ba? So, they're on the run, but good transition defense by LDG.
That's right, they were able to recover that time. But yung mid-range jumper ni Joshua Bolante, no defender was able to contest that shot.
Talagang lista mo na eh. Pag si Joshua Bolante gets to that mid-range 17, 18 footers, di ba? That's his spot talaga. Dito Tintiman, a wide open look. Still no go, but Cabrito with a rebound. Reset para sa LDG. A shot by Nambi, wala. Bininsig tried to capitalize it. Let's look at the turnover story, Coach Pancho. 5 turnovers already for LDG, 4 for Antipolo.
That's right. So early turnovers ang nakikita natin for both teams. Yun talaga kasi yung style ng play nila. They always, you know, rush their offense. They always want to push the ball. That's why they are turnover prone. So malaking bagay yon, and hope that they can, you know, limit their turnovers in order for the both teams to, you know, get their first W here. So ito na naman yung transition offense, but good thing this time naman yung Antipolo Pilgrims was able to set up their defense.
I think match na match tong dalawang koponan na to ng Coach Pancho in terms of speed, as Tintiman knocks down a long two right there, says our referee stepping on the line, Coach. But match sila in terms of speed, di ba? Kasi nga parehong teams na to, as you said, gustong-gustong tumakbo. It's just all about which team can cut down their turnovers, as you said.
That's right. And yung playing style nila, yun nga, very similar. Gusto nila parati tumatakbo.
Just like this.
Yes. So, ang titignan lang natin dito, yung magkakaroon ng run at kung sino yung magiging consistent at kung sino yung magiging less turnover team.
Run baka. Makita mo yung takbo doon ni Joseph Tintiman, Coach Pancho. Like a bat out of hell. Look at that. How quick it. Actually, naka-slow mo na yan, pero mukhang mabilis pa rin. And there's the foul by Bolante. Basket and one for Joseph Tintiman, who had 23 points in their last game, leading
All
LDG.
scorers, yes. And that's the right way to finish the fast break. You want your ball handler to start on the middle and drive through. And then if there are some options, you can, you know, kick out or drop passes. Pero nung offense lang yun, talagang dinire-diretso niya.
Oh, a lane violation right here on Buenaflor. Pumasok siya. From the 3-point line, pumasok siya agad even hindi pa nabibitaw ni Timtiman. So, this will be another free throw para dito kay Joseph Timtiman.
Yes, sayang yon dahil mintis sana yung free throw na yon.
Miscue na sana for LDG, but you know, those are the mental lapses na Coach Pancho that I don't want to say we're often gonna see. As you can see, Coach Ernest Alaw on your screens, the head coach of Antipolo Pilgrims. But yun nga, mental lapses, parang yun yung mga bagay na ina-adjust pa ng mga 21 and under players. Not just those players in this league, but also yung mga naglalaro ng ganong age level, di ba?
That's right. So itong experience na to, malaking bagay to para makatulong sa kanilang growth as a basketball player, not only as an individual and also as a team. But yun nga, mental lapse, turnover na naman for Antipolo Pilgrims with that bad pass. So, you know, yung decision making din, ito yung talagang matututunan nila dito in this experience.
Yes, and ito, 2 free throws na naman para kay Joseph Timtiman, but let's give it to Sarah Turgeman for her first quarter report right here. Sarah, take it away.
Yes, and so from LDG San Pedro, assistant coach Mario na sabi niya isang magandang run lang and communication sa loob with their players at takbo sa depensa para pagtibayin ito. Back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, Sarah Turgeman. As you can see, Coach Mario Dichoso right there, who was actually the one na nagmantle nung head coaching job the last game ng LDG kasi absent si Coach Richard Peñaranda, but Coach Richard is back here. But that's a good point. Isang magandang run at depensa lang ang kailangan ng LDG and they could run away with this ball game. Literally, run away with this ball game, di ba?
That's right. And yun yung maganda dito, yung run. Kasi kung sino yung team na mas may momentum dito at yung makakapag-sustain ng run na yun at ng momentum na yun, sila yung may edge dito na makakuha ng panalo. Dahil nagka-cancel out with each other itong dalawang teams na to. Similar plays, pati yung personnel nila, iisa ang styles.
Parang ano na lang, Coach Pancho, pinagpalit lang yung mga mukha ng player at mga pangalan. Pero yun, as you said nga, yung mga laro, parehong-pareho. Nothing different as Antonio kanina got fouled and he'll troop to the line for 2. But, you know, one thing na nakikita ko dito sa LDG, Coach Pancho, especially in their first win dito sa ating tournament is kaya nilang mag-set ng half-court plays nila. Samantala itong Antipolo, they're still struggling to find that chemistry or parang right formula to run that half-court set nila.
That's right. So ito, first time to see. Again, ito si Alvin Gubot. First time on the floor. Itong number 34 ng Antipolo Pilgrims League. Double figures ang score nito nung first game. Yes. 10 points agad to. And then the following game, hindi siya naglaro doon. So what a reinforcement dito for Coach Ernest Alaw to finally bring out a spark na kailangan nila kasi yun yung nagkukulang sa kanila this past few games.
And unfortunately, hindi pa sila pagsasabay ni Coach Ernest. Talking about him, Aldrin Gubot and Iverson Petros. But yun nga, a big spark off the bench dahil nga dun sila dinatalo in their last game, diba? The bench points. So he's gonna be a big boost sa bench na itong Antipolo Pilgrims as he shoots it right here from the baseline. Instant impact, Coach Pancho.
That's right. And binanggit mo na nga yung bench. Interesting din dito sa laban na to kung paano mag-respond yung bench nung both teams. Kasi nung previous games na itong dalawang teams na to, talagang medyo kinapos sa production yung dalawang bench. So, titignan natin yan. Isa sa mga abangan ko yan, yung stats ng outside shooting, yung bench points, at yung turnovers.
And just like that, turnover for LDG. Easy 2 points para dito sa Antipolo. Credit Buenaflor for dropping it off to Mones for the easy 2.
Yes. So yun yung factor na kailangan din nila i-take advantage. Every turnover ng LDG San Pedro, they should convert that to transition points.
Oh, discontinued dribble right there. Whistled on Miko Nambi. So, another turnover. Back-to-back turnovers for LDG. But look at this. There's the steal by Kurt Mapua. The toss-up to Joshua Benaflor and the drop-off to Renz Mones for the easy 2 points for Antipolo.
That's right. So, 2 big men running down the floor dito for Coach Ernest Alaw. What a sight to see. Na yun ang mga big men mo is sila yung nag-finish ng fast break.
Oh, Gubot passed up an open look. Surprisingly right there. Antonio. the kick. Mones, dalawang defenders sumalubong. Oh, good pass to Antonio. Tic-tac-toe for Antipolo.
Yes. That's the kind of play na kailangan nilang gawin in order to beat the zone defense ng LDGA San Pedro. Yung mga touch passing, yung kanilang floor spacing para talagang malito at talagang mag-scramble yung defense.
And yun nga eh, wake-up call yan. As you can see, points off turnovers. 9 points na for Antipolo. Samantalang 6 pa lang for LDG. So, Antipolo, a great start for them again in this first quarter. But unlike the previous game, let's look at that. Mones to Gubot, the drop-off. Papunta dito kay Antonio for the assist of the quarter. Brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop. Quality uniforms. Paid for a quality assist right there for Antipolo Pilgrims.
That's right. And yun nga, pinakita sa screen natin kanina yung points of turnovers. Dahil itong dalawang teams na to, talagang ang daming turnovers na binibigay to start our ball game. So dun din sila magkakatalo on how they will capitalize the miscues of their opponents.
Muntik na and there it is. Another one for Antipolo on the run.
Yes, but they don't have the numbers.
Yes. De Manuel and Toledo, nakita nila wala talaga silang kakampi. Ito, Argota fires agad coming off the bench. Jomari Argota, who was a starter also for LDG in their last game.
Right. So again, naka-zone na naman itong LDG San Pedro.
Buenaflor, the floater gets it to drop.
Hard to stop that if you are a big man, if you have a long reach like that and then magpo-floater ka ng ganon.
Joshua Buenaflor, no, athletic pa yan. In that second half, siya talaga yung nagpupilit sa Antipolong magkaroon ng energy.
Yes.
Good block right there, Coach Pancho. Dalawa sila, si Gubot at saka si Antonio ang nakahuli ng tira. Look at this, as you talked about, Coach Pancho. A big man with this kind of skill for the drive of the quarter brought to you by Photon. Kayang-kaya sa Photon. What a floater right there by Joshua Buenaflor. Oh, short yun for Galario. Nakakapasok pa lang nito ni Galario. Immediately sa kanya yung play na yun sa inbound.
Right. Look at the impact of Alvin Gubot that he is giving to this Antipolo Pilgrims, especially sa depensa. Humigpit tuloy yung ilalim nila.
And that's the ability of Aldrin Gubot na Coach Pancho that they missed heavily in their last game against Laguna. That's the XEOZ.
Oh, that's why. Tignan mo naman yung LDJ San Pedro was forced to take an outside shot.
Which is not their strength talaga. Kasi diba, atake talaga yung strength nitong LDGA as Buenaflor from way downtown right there. What a start for Antipolo Pilgrims.
Right, 5 quick points dito para kay Joshua Buenaflor.
Look at this, Coach Pancho. A 28-footer for Buenaflor for the shot of the game brought to you by Finn Cotton, the official sneaker partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Finn Cotton moves with you as it's now a 9-point lead para dito sa Antipolo Pilgrims, 20-11.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Ako si Ronald Tubid, SINAG Liga 40. Laban ka?
The Saint, Ronald Tubid.
Wow.
Coach Pancho.
Again, this time, a current team manager of Terra Firma Jeep
Yes.
ng PBA. Wow.
And yan, oh. Ikaw ba, Coach Pancho, hinamon ni Ronald Tubid, oh. Labang ka ba raw? Meron pa ba?
Yes.
Oh, yun. Kaso mamimiss kita, baka pag ano. Wala ka rito.
Oh,
Yeah, another turnover right there for LDG. And surprisingly, etong Antipolo, biglang nag-press. We haven't seen that in the past 2 games for them. So ginulat nila itong LDG, parang a taste of their own medicine in that possession.
that's right. Kasi kanina pa rin nagba-ball pressure itong LDG San Pedro pero hindi successful. This time talagang tinimingan nila. They have the momentum. Their energy is up. And then, ayun, nagulat yung LDG San Pedro dun.
Yes, and one of the things din na nakikita ko na difference dito for Antipolo Pilgrims is how they settle in their offense. Sabi ko nga in the past, 3 games na kasi itong LDG, this is their 4th game. Mas maganda yung pag-run nila ng plays compared to Antipolo. Maybe it was just parang first week jitters for Antipolo and they just got wala gaanong time for them to mesh and gel sa system ni Coach Ernest. But ngayon, ang ganda na bigla ng takbo nila sa offense, no?
Yes. And kung maalala mo, yung first game ng Antipolo against Pampanga Delta.
That is true.
Diba?
That is true. So, I can't use that as a sample size, diba? But I think that love game can probably be a barometer. Yung Pampanga Delta, that's mahirap talaga.
Yes. And ang kinaganda rin dito is medyo in favor sa kanila itong schedule even though wala pa silang panalo dito. But kasi the more games that you play, the more that you can build chemistry.
Right.
And yun yung kailangan nilang i-take advantage of dahil sunod-sunod na nga yung laro nila. Yun yung medyo edge nila over the other teams, especially dun sa tatlong teams na hindi pa naglalaro.
Totoo. And I believe very, very soon maglalaro na yung tatlong teams na yun. Talking about Passion Sports Elite headed by Coach Rob Labagala. Of course, Batang Lakan ng Bulacan.
Yes.
And of course, ang J Project Boomers.
That's right. So ito, double-digit lead na ang Antipolo Pilgrims leap dito over the LDG San Pedro. But again, may full court pressure ang binigay. That's why bumalik yung possession for LDG San Pedro. Nakapag-force sila ng turnover doon.
And yun na yung counter talaga ng LDGA. But yun nga, another turnover for them on the inbound. Yung unang inbound play nila, muntik na manakaw, buti na tumalbog pa palabas. But then, it now ends up with Antipolo. So the turnovers for LDG is starting to pile up, Coach Pancho. And you can't give this Antipolo Pilgrims team any confidence if you want to win. Kasi pag nagkaroon yan ng roll, magsusunod-sunod na yan eh.
Right.
There's a jumper right here by Domingo. No go. Buenaflor hustling hard for that rebound. Yun nga lang, naitapo niya sa kamay ni Galario.
Here comes the black shirts.
Toledo, great transition defense right there by Antipolo. Toledo, passed up a 3. Drops it off. Esperancilla underneath, masyado malalim.
Yes, too much hesitation on the part of LDJ San Pedro doon. Medyo undecisive sila dun sa kanilang opensa. That's why eto, Antipolo Pilgrims lead basketball taking advantage of that miscue.
A 12-point lead via that Jason Marihon layup to end the period 24-12 para dito sa Antipolo after the first quarter, as we will see some of those highlights in the first quarter. And ito, dito nagsimula ang LDGA. Through Timtiman and Cabrido, but bigla na lang silang nawala towards that midway point ng first quarter na Coach Pancho.
Yes, that's right. So, ang ganda ng adjustment na ginawa ni Coach Ernest Alaw at ni Coach KDP dito sa first quarter natin. That's why they were able to control the ball game and sustain their momentum. That's why nagkaroon sila ng run dito despite the miscues with a lot of turnovers given by both teams.
But ngayon meron silang 12 puntos na kalamangan after the end of the first 10 minutes, 24-12. Tutok lang mga kasina kasi magbabalik po tayo dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
It's time to dominate! With its built-in high prioritization feature, charge into battle with low latency. Yes! Get into the race with low jitter. Yes! Apply for a game changer plan now and experience great gaming with FiberX.
Back here inside the One Arena in Cainta, Rizal, as it's a 12-point lead for Antipolo Pilgrims Leap, who you could say, no, may parang medyo home court advantage kasi napakalapit na ng Antipolo Rizal dito.
Wow, yes, tama ko dun, Enzo. But what a play to start our second quarter here for Antipolo Pilgrims. Ang ganda ng two-man game nila doon. Joshua Buena Flor inbounder, and then siya pa talaga yung nakapag-drive doon straight to the basket.
Great give and go then by with EJ Domingo. No? Pero ito, tumatakbo na naman sila. But lost it right there. You know, for Antipolo, actually, this is an interesting fact, Coach Pancho. They, in their last game against Datslav XEOZ, similar score. 24-13 yung end of first quarter score nila against Datslav. Dito, 24-12. So, it's probably something on their minds na we need to really push the pedal dito sa laro natin. Kasi nga, baka mangyari yung nangyari in the last game. But ito, good attack. Buena Flor scored the first basket of the second period. Tapos dito, basket and one pa.
That's right. And look at how they finished that offense. 4 na white shirts yung tumakbo doon. After that steal, look at this.
Ang ating power play of the quarter brought to you by Converge. Fiber X, experience better with Converge. Fiber X, Buena Flor. Beautiful steal on the passing lane and then the layup on the other end. He's leading the way. Double figures na siya dito sa laro natin, Coach Pancho.
That's right. So talagang sinusuklian niya yung tiwala ni Coach Ernest Alaw dito dahil ginawa siyang starting 5 in this ball game. So far, hindi niya binibigo. Ang ganda ng kanyang production dito.
And like I said nga, he played well in the second half. Dahil nga nawala yung effectiveness ni Iverson Petros, he tried to carry Antipolo Pilgrims. Oh, what a block right there by Argota.
Yes, great timing right there. So great recovery. If not for that shot block, easy 2 points na sana yun.
Pero look at that, Marihon with the steal. So the energy of both of these teams defensively is very, very high, Coach.
That's right. So they come prepared. As we take a look at this.
Ang ating block of the game brought to you by SCD Skincare Depot. Perfect care for your skin. Perfect timing, perfect block for the perfect skincare.
That's right. Eh, wala nang iba yan kundi sa SCD lang.
Yes. Oh, and there's a foul away from the ball. I believe it's on Jason Marihon ang napituhan.
Yes, too aggressive that time.
You know, this pace, you would normally say no, Coach Pancho favors LDG. Pero magugulat ka na Antipolo is the one up in this ball game.
Yes, because itong si Coach Ernest Araw and Coach Edip, they come prepared. Talagang they have yung mga counter nila talagang successful dito so far in this ball game. That's why medyo na-deny nila, na napuputol nila yung mga, at nasisira nila yung mga game plan ng LDG San Pedro.
Yes, and you know, as you said, nga, the more games you play, the more chemistry and parang time to gel as a team kayo, talking about itong Antipolo, and you can see right now na nag-gel na sila. Don't look at the first game kasi nga they were against the heavy team. As we can see, the big three, ang ating chairman ng SINAG Liga ASYA, Sir Rocky Chan, our president and CEO, Boss Ray Alaw, and our COO, Coach Leo Isaac, in attendance dito.
That's right. Yan yung ating mga hard-working, hands-on and handsome na mga boss na ng SINAG Liga ASYA.
Yun talaga yung maganda, no? SINAG, tapos presidente natin, pangalan Ray.
Of course. Ray of Light.
Yes.
That's why, apelido ni Boss Ray,
Alaw.
Alaw. Pinalitan lang ng R, di ba? Yung araw. SINAG Araw, Ray of Light.
Meron ka talaga mga wordplay na baon yung araw. Araw. As Buena Flor. Whoa! A tipsy-do layup right there.
Grabe tong si Joshua Buena Flor dito in this ball game. He was the one who actually sets the tone nung first quarter at tinutuloy niya rito sa second quarter. That's why itong Antipolo Pilgrims leap basketball is starting to pull away in this first half of action.
Now has 10 points already under his name and there's still 8 minutes remaining, but dito, basket and one para kay Esperancilla, a counter for LDG. Let's look at this muna, Coach Pancho. There's the shot by Miko Nambi. And then there's the rebound by Esperancilla, putting it back up and it's plus a foul.
Yeah, that's one of the things na kailangan nilang i-sustain dito ng LDG San Pedro, yung kanilang inside presence, yung kanilang energy, because na-overpower sila sa ilalim ng Antipolo Pilgrims and kailangan nilang i-match yun. And yun nga, by getting those offensive rebounds, by getting second chance points, yun, para makabalik sila dito sa larong to.
Yes, and there's also a good sign defensively that they were able to stop that drive for Antipolo. So, you know, a game of runs, but it's always Antipolo na may massive run dito. 6-0, 8-0. Samantala itong LDG, wala pa silang run bigger than 4-0 run.
That's right. But look at Coach Ernest Alo and Coach KDP. You know, they are doing a great job in shuffling their players. Ito, meron na naman silang two-man substitution dito in order for them to, you know, keep some balance here dito sa kanilang lineup, sa 5 on the floor.
Yes, but that's good play right there, setting up itong si Niltrix Galario on the layup. At ito, a steal by Esperancilla. And he will go all the way for the layup. Here comes the run ng LDG.
Yes, good job in reading the passing lanes. Ito si Esperancilla and, you know, a way to finish that fast break.
Look at this, the steal by Esperancilla. And sabi niya, akin na to, I will take this all the way for the power play of the quarter, brought to you by Converge Fiber X. Experience better with Converge Fiber X. Esperancilla cutting the lead down to 10, 31 to 21 with 7 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in this second period.
Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Ako si Richie Melesio para sa SINAG Liga ASYA. Laban ka?
The second generation Melencio, no, Coach Pancho? So Richie Melencio naman.
Grabe naman ang mga pasabog natin dito sa SINAG Liga Asya.
Of course, Sir Richie's son is a teammate of Ernest Alo's brother sa Lasal, di ba? Si Prince Alo, talking about Rizal Melencio, di ba? So, you know, Boss Richie, yung naghahamon.
That's right.
Laban ka ba raw?
A former UST Tiger and a former San Beda Red Lions.
And, you know, kanina, Ronald Tubi, di ba? Marami pa siguro yan. Malalaman natin mamaya. But ngayon, ito ang kailangan natin malaman ang report ni Sarah Turgeman for the second period. Sarah?
From Antipolo Pilgrims Sleep, Assistant Coach Bernard said na paano ma-execute ng maayos yung play para malamangan ng kalaban at makabawi from their previous loss. Proper mindset for their players and focus lang para maipanalo ang laro ngayong araw na to. Enzo, Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much, Sarah Turgeman. At siguro medyo nagka-confusion sino ba si Bernard De Pedro kasi there's Kim De Pedro. We have Seth Bernard De Pedro who's working as our statistician na nakatingin sa atin. And of course, Bernard Jacob De Pedro is also a brother. Kapatid nung kambal, di ba? So, a family ang SINAG Liga Asya.
That's right. At yun nga ang pinapakita nito ng Antipolo Pilgrims dito sa larong to, especially in the second quarter. Yung effort nila, kambal. Talaga dinodoble nila yung effort nila dito. That's why they are ahead in this ball game so far.
Nagawa mo pa ng paraan yung kambal din. Kasi ito, Mones with a drive. Nilawa lang ng ring, but he still gets it back.
Yes.
Oh.
So yun sinasabi ko, yung effort talaga, ha? Kambal, di ba?
You're not gonna let that go. No? Ito, look at the effort from LDG trying to steal that, but Volante, good drop off to Martinez, beating the buzzer.
But I don't think they actually beat the buzzer. Or did they?
I think so. Ayan, they did.
Oh, okay. Joe, just in time, ha?
Oh. And that's why Coach Richard Peñaranda was up in the air, waving his hands, thinking that baka hindi na beat yung buzzer doon, but the referee said they did.
That's right. So good heads-up play for Antipolo Pilgrims that time. Talagang they never gave up on that play, ha? They never stopped.
Until the final second, di ba? But of course, Antipolo Pilgrims Sleep ang pangalan nila. Let's look at this again, yung buzzer beater and the good dish by Joshua Volante for the assist of the quarter, brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop, makers of quality uniform for the quality time doon ni Joshua Volante.
Yes, and the reason why nag-draw ng defense, tatlong defender yung na-attract ni Joshua Volante because Joshua Volante has been playing superb in this ball game. Kaya naman tatlo-tatlo yung sumabay sa kanya doon. That's why nakabigay siya ng magandang dime.
Babawi ako. You said the word at may na-attract si Joshua Volante. May kilala akong na-attract kay Joshua Volante.
Uy.
Babawi ako. Last Saturday. Last Thursday. Kinuna ako niyan sa live. Kaya babawi ako.
Kilala ko yan, ha?
Kilala din natin yan. Ito Volante attracting 3 defenders and dropping it off again to Mones. Yun nga lang, different result this time.
Right. So binanggit mo yung babawi ka. Feeling ko,
Mamaya,
isang malaking revelation yan.
Di, lugi, mamaya. May sasabihin din yun sa main game natin. Sorry, miss right there. Wide open na si Asistin. But ito, Volante on the other end. Touchdown, Antipolo.
Wow. Again, Joshua Volante with another basket for Antipolo Pilgrims. So another transition points for them. Why? Because they've been getting a lot of rebounds and, you know, they're pushing the ball as early as possible. And look at the energy.
And look at that. Another turnover for LDG. It's been piling up and ito na. Aldrin Gubot will sit down, papasok. Parang same energy. Iverson Petros dito, Coach Pancho.
Yeah, so far hindi pa sila sasabay dito. But look at the bench points. 24 bench points for Antipolo. 10 pa lang dito sa LDG San Pedro. Yun yung binanggit ko kanina na isa sa mga keys to winning dito na kailangan mag-respond ng teams pagdating sa bench points production. So far, nag-respond dito yung mga bataan ni Coach Ernest Alaw.
And imagine this, Coach Pancho, 24 bench points. That's more than the total score nitong LDG as a team, di ba? So the bench has basically outscored the entire LDG team.
Right. And a well-balanced attack ang binibigay dito ng Antipolo Pilgrims. Talagang they are so inspired in getting their first W of the SINAG Liga ASYA Born 2001 Cup.
Yes, as the wide open look again is a miss. As Asistin, another look. Wala pa rin. Back-to-back 3-point misses para dito sa LDG.
Right. Because of the interior defense being given by Antipolo Pilgrims, despite their height disadvantage, dahil mas malaki yung 5 on the floor ng LDJ San Pedro. But how can you stop the Antipolo Pilgrims if they're playing great defense inside and at the same time, they're also shooting. They're knocking down their outside shots.
Ryzen Kililan with the 3-pointer right there. Dagdag mo pa sa bench points yan. That's now 27 bench points para dito sa Antipolo Pilgrims in the first half pa lang. Let's look at his ball movement leading to kay Ryzen Kililan 3-pointer. Wide open for that swish. Mas may baril pa doon sa bench ng Antipolo.
Alright, so late yung touch out doon. So they should contain the shooters of the Antipolo Pilgrims para dito sa LDJ San Pedro.
And this will be 2 free throws para dito kay De Manuel. So, let's see if finally makascore na kasi kanina pa nakapako itong LDGA sa 23.
Yes, and this is one thing that the LDGA should take a look at. Penalty situation, penalty na itong Antipolo Pilgrims. We still have 4 minutes and 19 seconds dito sa ating first half. What they need to do here is they need to be aggressive in attacking the inside here. They should capitalize their height advantage here. But
Parang sila yung gumawa nung sinasabi mo. Itong Antipolo yung gumawa nun. Kililan with 5 straight points na for him.
yes, and look at this. Another outside shot, another forced shot here. They should attack inside. They should fish for a lot of fouls, get some free throw attempts, nakahinto yung oras. That's
Just
the only
like
way
that.
in order for them to get back in this ball game. Yun, mga ganong klase.
De Manuel with a beautiful spin move right there. But yun nga, yung sinasabi mo, Coach Pancho, ginawa nga that possession ng LDG, but ginagawa ng paulit-ulit nitong Antipolo Pilgrims.
Yes, because they're not setting up their defense as early as possible. And look at this drive.
Beautiful spin move right there.
Ooh, grabe.
What a finish right there by De Manuel.
Yes. One of the rare instances for Antipolo Pilgrims na talagang naiwanan nila yung shaded lane na bukas doon.
Mahirap talaga maiwanan eh.
Oh,
Iwanan ka sa ere. Sa basketball maiwanan ka ng defender. That's why lagi ka dapat may help defender sa depensa.
okay. Alright. So, naghihintay lang ako dito ng oras. Alam mo naman ako, I'm willing to listen, Enzo, sa mga stories mo.
Mamaya na, work muna. Ito. Ting binalik na after having 2 fouls in the first period. Ngayon siya ulit binalik ni Coach Richard Peñaranda.
Yes. If I were LDJ San Pedro, I would, give a lot of ball touches dito kay Jethro Ting, especially sa inside because he is the tallest player inside the floor right now. And I would love to get him to to locate him inside and fish for a lot of fouls.
This is also where they miss si Alan Gamuwak ng Coach Pancho. Yung rebounding prowess
Definitely.
niya, inside presses niya. This is probably a game that they miss his services so much. Dahil nga yun, the inside presses pala nung Gamuwak, yung paghawak niya sa poste, nawawala ngayon sa laro natin.
Yes. And yun yung kailangan nilang pag-aralan dito come into the second half itong LDG San Pedro because knowing itong Antipolo Pilgrims, they have a lot of energy but sometimes yung full of energy na yun, it translates to a lot of fouls because of too much aggressiveness. Yun yung kailangan nilang pag-aralan dito come into the second half.
Yes, and but one of the things na kailangan bantayan dito ng LDG is their free throw shooting. It's not as consistent. I haven't seen them knock down 2 straight free throws except for that. But yun nga, they have to do what you said. Keep up the pressure and then sa offense, don't settle for those quick shots. Kanina yung mga tres nila, way early sa shot clock ng Coach Pancho.
Yes, but look at Coach Ernest Alaw. Nag-adjust agad dito. Pinasok si Medwin Antonio because nakita niya mukhang ganun ang game plan nga ng gagawin ng LDG sa Pero to pound inside. So, naghanap siya ng pwedeng bumantay kay Jethro Ting.
Body for body ng Coach Pancho. Eto, De Manuel, three-pointer.
Another
Back iron again.
outside attempts here. Hindi sila makapag-orchestrate ng plays eh.
Volante sneaks one through right there.
Again, Joshua Volante using his speed advantage over itong kay Jethro Ting.
The key word there was speed. No, ang bilis nung first step niya. Pull back and then agad-agad umatake once he saw Jethro was out of position. Offensive foul whistle right here on Jethro Ting. That's his third personal foul of the first half.
Right.
Let's look at this in transition. Ang ating drive of the quarter brought to you by Photon, the official mobility partner ng SINAG Liga Asya. Kayang-kaya sa Photon.
Yes. Look at the two players of Antipolo Pilgrims. Itong dalawang Joshua Buenaflor at itong si Joshua Volante, doing damages dito for LDG San Pedro.
The JB connection, Buenaflor Volante, di ba? Joshua Volante.
Yes.
Oh, look at that! Iverson Petros, persistence pays off for him.
Right. So ito, he's not looking for his points, but he is working hard underneath to get those offensive rebounds and a lot of putbacks.
Oh, look at that, Jethro muscling his way, but bothered by Petros.
Yes, look at the double teaming and the help defense by Antipolo Pilgrims. They know na may advantage si Jethro Ting. They anticipated that, pero they are ready.
And that is the fourth personal foul dito ni Jethro Ting. So, one more and he's out. And Coach Richard Peñaranda not happy with that call. But, kita mo, they did what you said, Coach Pancho. Set him up down low, but well ready etong Antipolo Pilgrims dun sa play na yun. And look at that, 22-point lead na para sa kanila.
That's right. So, biggest lead of the ball game so far here. And ito, dinagdagan pa ni Iverson Petro.
23 na ang kalamangan dito. What a start. What a first half para dito sa Antipolo who can't seem to do anything wrong, di ba? After that, a little bit careless start ng first quarter but then found their rhythm, found their stride. Ang ganda na ng laro nila ngayon.
That's right.
As Galario putting it up over Iverson Petros.
Yeah, so the late in challenge doon ng Antipolo Pilgrims. But etong si Medwin Antonio, sayang yung opportunity na yun.
Nabitawan ng pag-dribble eh. But nonetheless, it's still their ball dahil nga tumama sa kamay nito ni Randolph Beninsig. Baseline inbound for Antipolo.
That's why ito, si Coach Richard Peñaranda was forced to bring in itong si Randolph Beninsig, one of the big guys. First time on the floor dito dahil 4 fouls na nga itong si Jethro Ting.
Yun nga, another turnover for Antipolo, which might be parang one of their first turnovers in the last 3 minutes kasi they've been taking care of the basketball so well of recently, di ba?
Right, and look at that ball pressure na binibigay dito ni John Mapua.
And look at that, it forces another turnover. Look at John Kurt Mapua. This is it, Volante, three-pointer. No good, and look at Petros trying to keep it alive, but nauna lang si Galario sa kanya.
Grabe, no? Kita mo yung effort ng Iverson Petros. Even though hindi niya nakuha yung bolang yon.
Look at that effort by Toledo getting that ball back.
Oh, sayang.
Mapua on the run. They don't have the number, so he'll wait for his teammates. Volante gives it to Buenaflor from way downtown. It's good again for Buenaflor.
What a game for Joshua Buenaflor. What a first half for him dito. And he's one of the reasons why they're ahead by a big margin.
If I'm not mistaken, they have 15. He has 15 already in the first half, and the record is 19 by Arthur Roque.
Yes, but what impressed me most din dito kay Joshua Buenaflor, not only in his offensive, prowess na binibigay dito, but also the way he defends the activity on the floor. Look at that shot.
Ang layo, another 28-footer by Buenaflor. Correction, 13 points in the half. Ito si Joshua Buenaflor. But what a way to put your team up by this much. Ginagawa ng Antipolo on both ends of the floor talaga.
Grabe activity nito ni Joshua Buenaflor.
But itong LDG, don't put your heads down dahil nga may second half pa, diba? They could reset on the halftime break ng Coach Pancho, recalibrate themselves, and then go back into the half with much better energy than what they're showing right now.
Yes, and they have all the arsenal and the tools and the personnel to, make a comeback. Dahil, syempre, fast-paced team sila, yung mga players niya mabibilis. It's just that they need to consistently, control their pace, yung kanilang energy, yung emotions, yung mindset, and again, turnovers.
Yun nga lang. They have to cut that down. That must be their first, for sure, that's their first priorities. Buenaflor tried to beat the buzzer, but still, what a first half para dito sa Antipolo Pilgrims leap. Literal, they leapfrog into a big lead here at the half.
That's right. So, their energy has been superb. Their teamwork, their all-around performances, and as we take a look at those second quarter highlights, Enzo.
And it was the JB connection, Joshua Buenaflor and Joshua Volante, ang talagang nanalasa in this second quarter. They were the ones who led the team, especially for Buenaflor. He had 13 points in this half. Off the bench pa yun.
Yes, a well-balanced attack being given by Antipolo Pilgrims. The starters and the bench, even the third stringers, are playing a complete ball game in this first half.
They are up by 22 points dito at 53-31. Tutok lang mga kasina kasi magbabalik tayo sa laban ng Antipolo Pilgrims League kontra the LDGA San Pedro.
Hello mga kasinag, Enzo Galarosa po ng SINAG Liga Asya. At andito po tayo sa Barangay Tangos South in Navotas City para sa second installment ng SINAG Saya. Halina't subaybayan ang aming journey dito para magpasaya at mag-inspire ng mga kabataan dito sa Barangay Tangos.
Malaking bagay po ito kasi unang-una, yung mga ibang kabataan, yung mindset nila nasa basketball, hindi sa mga sugal, saan man bating bagay. Kaya ang pagbabasketball sport natin ay napakalaking bagay po.
Matangkilik po natin ang paglalaro ng basketball, maiwasan po ang mga masasamang gawain para maging maganda patuloy na paglalaro.
At yan po mga kasinag, dyan po nagtatapos ang ating ikalawang installment ng SINAG Saya dito sa Barangay Tangos, Navotas City. Tutok lang po kayo sa aming mga social media accounts at SINAG Liga Asya sa Facebook and Instagram kung saang barangay kami susunod na magpapasaya. Only here at SINAG Liga Asya.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again! Dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, di noble pa.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Maganda ang view. May libre kang kape. Walang problema sa pagkain. May sarili kang mesa. Higit sa lahat, ang fresh mo pa. Walang MRT na kailangang habulin. Walang traffic na kailangang tisin. Kaya sige, tanggapin lang ang orders. Tanggapin lang ang bookings. Tanggapin lang ang racket. Kaya yan with Converge Home Base. For plans as low as 1,500 pesos per month, meron ka ng internet speed up to 200 Mbps. Make it big with Converge Home Base.
Ako si CJ Beautyson. Abangan ang Team 1 Luwid 1 Kapampangan sa SINAG Liga Asya.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Sobrang bilis ba? Iyan ang bilis ng FiberX. Iyan ang internet.
Ako si CJ Delpino. Abangan ang Pampanga Pradera sa SINAG Liga Asya.
It's time to dominate! With its built-in high prioritization feature, charge into battle with low latency. Yes! Get into the race with low jitter. Yes! Apply for a game changer plan now and experience great gaming with FiberX.
Ako si Richie Melesio para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Laban ka?
Hello mga kasinag, Enzo Galarosa po ng SINAG Liga Asya. At andito po tayo sa Barangay Tangos South in Navotas City para sa second installment ng SINAG Saya. Halina't subaybayan ang aming journey dito para magpasaya at mag-inspire ng mga kabataan dito sa Barangay Tangos.
Malaking bagay po ito kasi unang-una, yung mga ibang kabataan, yung mindset nila nasa basketball, hindi sa mga sugal, saan man bating bagay. Kaya itong ang pagbabasketball sport natin ay napakalaking bagay po.
Matangkilik po natin ang paglalaro ng basketball, maiwasan po ang mga masasamang gawain para maging maganda patuloy na paglalaro.
At yan po mga kasinag, dyan po nagtatapos ang ating ikalawang installment ng SINAG Saya dito sa Barangay Tangos, Navotas City. Tutok lang po kayo sa aming mga social media accounts at SINAG Liga Asya sa Facebook and Instagram kung saang barangay kami susunod na magpapasaya. Only here at SINAG Liga Asya.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again! Dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge FiberX Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, dinoble pa!
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Maganda ang view. May libre kang kape. Walang problema sa pagkain. May sarili kang mesa. Higit sa lahat, ang fresh mo pa. Walang MRT na kailangang habulin. Walang traffic na kailangang tisin. Kaya sige, tanggapin lang ang orders. Tanggapin lang ang bookings. Tanggapin lang ang racket. Kaya yan with Converge Home Base. For plans as low as 1,500 pesos per month, meron ka ng internet speed up to 200 Mbps. Make it big with Converge Home Base.
Ako si CJ Beautyson. Abangan ang Team 1 Luwid 1 Kapampangan sa SINAG Liga Asya.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Back here inside the One Arena in Cainta, Rizal, as it's a 22-point lead for the Antipolo Pilgrims, lead 53-31 against LDGA San Pedro. At kami pa rin ang inyong makakasama. Ako si Enzo Galarosa, and together with me is still the wise man, Coach Pancho Alfonso. And Coach Pancho, what did you see from the side of Antipolo? Why are they up by this big at the half?
Yes, a lot of improvements ang ginawa dito ni Coach Ernest Araw and Coach KDP. A well-balanced attack, the bench production talagang nag-compensate dito at talagang ang ganda ng pag-support nila sa kanilang starters who also played a great game dito. They're the ones who actually started the tone, and they outplayed the LDG San Pedro sa ating first half as we see some of the halftime highlights here, Enzo.
You said the word outplayed. No? They outplayed them using their own game plan. Yung bibilisan ng LDG, that's what they want, a fast-paced ball game. But then it worked well for Antipolo Pilgrims, led by the JV tandem, Joshua Benaflor and Joshua Bulante, especially in that second quarter.
That's right. And yung mga bataan ni Coach Ernest Alaw talagang nag-respond after playing 2 games here sa ating campaign, 0 losses, and doon, natuto sila doon. And so far, they're playing a great first half here, a combination of inside and outside connection, just like this.
Yes, the second 28-footer nito ni Joshua Buenaflor to cap off what was a sensational first half for the Antipolo Pilgrims team. As makikita natin ang mga halftime stats natin powered by conversion. Look at that field goal shooting, Coach Pancho. Look at the disparity.
Yes, they had a lot of conversions, less attempts. That's why they got the better percentage right here. And the rebounding departments, similar. But again, yung importante dito, yung bench points. Talagang nag-respond sila. Look at that, 32 points na kagad sila first half. Na doble na kagad nila because 20 points lang yung last game nila. And again, they forced 16 turnovers dun sa LDG San Pedro because of their energy and hustle.
Yes, and look at that important stat na sabi mo nga dun was the bench points. 32 points off the bench. Etong Antipolo Pilgrims team, 31 in total as a team itong LDGA, no, Coach Pancho. So, a lot of things to work on for Coach Richard Peñaranda and LDG San Pedro at this halftime break natin, no, Coach Pancho.
Right.
This is a big lead for them to catch up.
And 11 players have already scored dito for Coach Ernest Araw and Coach KDP. That's why they're ahead by a big margin heading into the second half.
Mahirap na hold to, especially with the way etong Antipolo Pilgrims team is playing through this kid Joshua Buenaflor, number 77, with some magic in that first half. 13 points, an efficient 5 out of 6 from the field.
Yes, perfect from the line and perfect from the 3-point area. 2 out of 2. That's why ito, meron siyang 13 points dito. Ang ganda ng gising ni Joshua Buenaflor dito. And that's why talagang ang ganda ng pagkakastart ni Coach Ernest Alao.
And yan po ang ating leading scorers. Buenaflor leading all scorers with 13. Mones with 7 together with Volante and Rizal. Kililian with 5 points. Para naman dito sa LDG, Esperancilla with 7 together with Timtiman, Nildrix Galario with 6, and Herald Luis Cabrido with 4 points at the half. Kaya nga, Coach Pancho, let's see how both of these teams bounce back. But syempre, mga kasinag, we have been teasing you all first half long with regards dun sa Sinag Lakas 40 natin. We saw a couple of players that might play, di ba, Coach Pancho? Very interesting. Kaya nga, laban na. Lalaban ka ba, Coach Pancho?
Yes, lalaban yan. Laban yan. Kaya pa.
Kaya pa, di ba? So, we'll be getting a couple of details very, very soon. Kaya follow nyo po ang aming social media platforms for more updates for the Sinag Lakas 40 40 and up tournament. Napakaganda nga ng magiging development doon. And we're just a new league. We're just 1 week old, di ba? And yet, yan na. Meron na tayong Sinag Lakas 40.
Yes, actually sobrang ako na-excite dito. Not only because yung mga kaninang featured kanina, yung mga teaser natin, mga nakakalaro ko kasi yun eh. Kasi I'm part of that group eh.
Don't tell me you're gonna be part of the group.
Yes, grabe talaga. So grabe yung binibigyan ng Sinag Liga Asya dito. A lots of surprises, a lot of, something to look forward to, and first time to na mangyayari na magkakaroon ng isang malaking gantong tournament.
Tama-tama ka dyan, Coach Pancho. Kaya mga kasinag, tutok lang po kayo at panoorin natin etong teaser natin for the Sinag Lakas 40. Ayan na! Paparating na ang Sinag Lakas 40, ang Sinag Liga Asya 40 and up tournament, Coach Pancho. Are you excited?
Of course, dahil si Sinag na, di ba? Grabe naman yung mga sorpresa naman talaga dito na Sinag Liga Asya. And grabe, ako sobra talaga ako, to be honest. Isa ako sa mga na-excite at talagang nagpo-push talaga para sa tournament na yan. And eto, for more details.
Yes, for more details, ibigay natin sa ating Queen of the Sidelines na si Sarah Turgeman, who has a very, very special guest to give us details sa Sinag Lakas 40. Sana, sino kasama dyan?
Welcome back to Sinag Liga Asya Halftime Interview powered by Converge. With here our special guest, President Boss Ray Alao. Boss, good afternoon po. Andito tayo dahil pag-uusapan natin ang surpresang sinasabi ko kanina, ang Sinag Lakas 40. Boss, ano ito at anong purpose nitong Sinag Lakas 40 na to?
Yung Sinag Lakas 40, ito para sa mga dati naglalaro. Yung iba naman yung mga hindi nag-collegiate or hindi nag-pro. So, i-cater natin sila kasi ang dami nag-request na mabigyan natin sila ng pagkakataon na makita ng mga anak nila or mga pinsang kamag-anak nila sa abroad. Kasi magkakaroon tayo ng channel sa USA. So, abangan nyo rin yun, mga taga-US. Ang dami kasi nakipag-partner sa atin ngayon para sa Lakas 40 na yan. Bukod doon, may mga aabangan pa po kayo.
Boss Ray, ano po ang mechanics at saka sino ang contact person kapag gusto silang sumali at interesado dito sa Sinag Lakas 40 na to?
Lagi lang po silang manood sa 2001, itong naglalaro ngayon. Makikita niyo po doon sa baba, ilalagay po nila direct yan, saka ng mga panel natin, para yung gusto niyo pong sumali, especially mga talaga sobrang hilig na maglaro pa. Tawag lang po kayo sa ilalagay namin number saka sa name para mabilis yung maging connection sa isa't isa. Huwag po kayong mag-alala, maganda po yun. Kasi po nakita nyo naman yung pinapalabas natin itong 2001 natin na born. Talagang mai-enjoy nyo po, especially yung mga wife nyo sa mga Lakas 40, mga anak nyo, lahat yan mag-cheer para sa inyo. Kaya abangan nyo po yan.
Maraming salamat, Boss Ray. Abangan nyo ang SINAG Lakas 40. Na-surprise ba kayo, Enzo and Coach Pancho?
Yes, surprise na surprise kami. And especially, magiging dalawang categories yun. Isang executive category and open category, Coach Pancho.
Yes, tignan mo naman yung mga opportunities na nilalatag ng SINAG Liga Asya dito sa atin. So we're giving a lot of opportunities, di ba? Sa mga bata, not only sa mga bata, pati yung mga, di ba? Not so young, di ba? Talagang mahihilig at mga panatiko sa basketball, di ba? So,
nagulat ako dun sa not so young. But another takeaway dun sa interview ni Sarah sa ating si SLA President Boss Ray Alaw, mapapanood na tayo very soon sa US. We will have a streaming partner to stream our games live sa United States, Coach Pancho. So we're not just limited to the Philippines, hindi lang sa Asia, but even sa Estados Unidos. So grabe ang development dito. And again, we're just 1 week old. Kakasimula pa lang natin dito sa SINAG Liga Asya, di ba? Parang di lang last Saturday. Nasa Brengao tayo, nagsimula tayo, di ba? So, you know, a lot of things are on the horizon dito sa SINAG Liga Asya as there's a backcourt violation para dito sa Antipolo Pilgrims. So both teams starting off this half with turnovers. Kanina, turnover for LDG. Dito naman, turnover for Antipolo.
that's right. So another opportunity for the LDGA San Pedro to convert basket here to start this second half, which is they badly needed this in order for them to get some momentum, in order for them to make a comeback.
Yes, one thing that LDG needs cut down, as you kept on saying in the first half, as a knockdown from downtown para dito kay Joseph Timtiman. One thing that they have to cut down is their turnovers. Napakarami ng turnovers nila in that first half. They had 17 turnovers and 5 assists lang, di ba?
That's right. And aside from limiting their turnovers, they should knock down a lot of outside shots just like that yung binigay nila kanina. They need more of those.
Oh, sorry, missed you right there for Mapua and Gubot. Hindi sila nagkaamuyan. Or sorry, not Gubot, that's Petros. So another turnover, 2 turnovers already to start off this quarter for Antipolo Pilgrims.
Yes. So slowly but surely, kailangan nilang makabalik dito. But in order for them to do that, they need to play a controlled core game. Wag sila masyado magmamadali. You know, tiwala lang doon sa sistema ni Coach Richard Menenado. I'm sure they had a pep talk doon sa halftime huddle nila. Stick to their game plan and, you know, apply the adjustments na dinisign ng kanilang coaching staff.
Yes, and yun nga lang. That's their second turnover of the quarter. So both teams already with 2 turnovers early on sa second half. As pangatlong turnover na yan ng Antipolo in 3 possessions as Esperancilla all the way to the basket.
Yes, that's right. So again, a good sign for them. So kailangan na talaga nila mag-build ng momentum dito. And by doing that, they need to, you know, exert a lot of effort, especially sa defense. Look at the points in the paint. 26 dito sa Antipolo at 18 dito for LDJ San Pedro. So those are some of the departments na kailangan nilang tignan doon at kailangan nilang i-improve.
Yes, but Renz Mones finally knocks down a jumper para dito sa Antipolo. Badly needed yan kasi nga naging flat yung simula nila dito through the first 2 minutes of the quarter. Toledo, the kick to the corner. There's a 3-second violation whistled on Miko Nambi.
Right.
So again, turnovers for both of the teams piling up. That's now the 20th turnover of the game para dito sa LDGA San Pedro.
That's right. So, yung pinlash sa screen natin kanina, yung points in the paint, hindi lang pinaflash yan ng wala lang. May purpose yan. It means na kailangan nila mag-concentrate din doon. They need to pound the ball inside kasi the more points in the paint, the more yung depensa luluwang at magkakaroon ng spot sa mga shooters. And for LDJ San Pedro, yun yung kailangan nilang din i-maximize doon.
And you know, yun yung ginawa ng Antipolo Pilgrims leap nung first half, diba? Drive and kick, drive and dish yung ginagawa nila. Itong LDG, I'm sort of seeing a lot of one-on-one plays. Kagaya kanina, Cabrido tried to take it all the way. He had Toledo on his right, hindi niya nga lang nakita. As right here, a foul is whistled dun sa atake ni Esperancilla. Foul is on Mones, his first personal foul. So, this will be 2 free throws for Julian Esperancilla. Much needed run para dito sa LDG. This is a good start for them sa third quarter. Yun nga lang, again, Coach Pacho, the free throw shooting netong LDG.
Yes, and yun yung kailangan nilang, as we take a look at Coach Ernest Alaw, barking
And?
some instruction, and Coach KDP. And yun yung kailangan nila dito i-convert because they are given opportunities just like this. Nasa sa kanila nila yun kung paano nila iti-take advantage yun, yung mga ganong opportunities na inilatag sa kanila.
Yes, and one of the things talaga is you said nga, capitalize on those opportunities kasi with the way Antipolo's playing, di ba, they're not being given a lot of opportunities kasi nga ang ganda na nila laro ng Antipolo Pilgrims. If you're LDG, anything you can get, you take na talaga dapat.
Right.
Right here, another offensive rebound for them. Timtiman couldn't shoot it. Harold squeezes in, and again, there's a foul. Is it on the act of shooting? If it is, it will be 2 free throws.
Yes, and this is one guy. Etong si Joseph Timtima na kailangan mag-take charge dito kay Coach Richard Miranda because ang ganda ng simula niya ng first quarter. Nung second quarter, medyo na-contain siya ron. And this is an opportunity for him to lead his team because ang laki na expectation sa kanya. He's one of the leading scorer dito for the LDG San Pedro at kailangan talaga siya ditong mag-take charge.
Speaking of take charge, mukhang nagpapa-shoutout na nag-work from home ngayon. Rowie Sacote. Rowie, there's your shoutout. Back to work, Rowie.
Yes, oo. Thank you sa panonood, Rowie, ha.
Back to work.
Thank you. Ito, shoutout ka na ni Kuya Enzo mo.
Ba't anong Kuya Enzo ka dyan? He's older. What are you talking about? But ito, still a 19-point lead para dito sa Antipolo Pilgrims, Coach Pancho. So again, that's a big hole to dig if you're LDG. But I like what they're doing. They're taking it one possession at a time, di ba?
Yun nga lang. Turnover na naman.
That's now their 21st of the game. 21 turnovers with 7 minutes and 8 seconds remaining on the third, di ba? Napakadami nun.
Yes. Again, they are playing an inspired ball game itong Antipolo Pilgrims. And yun yung kailangan din ma-acknowledge dito ng LDJ San Pedro. They need to match up the energy, the hustle. And that's why kailangan nilang putulin yung momentum ng Antipolo Pilgrims dito.
Zeto Mones, good fly-by move.
Oh!
Good drive. And the dish to Pedro. Sayang lang.
Ang gandang getaway move dun.
Ganda na ng fly-by. And then the crossover and then the drop-off to Pedro. Sayang lang, hindi na finish ni Iverson. But they get a stop right here.
Bumawi si Iverson Petros dun sa defensive end.
Mapua, three-pointer. No good, but kanya pa rin yung offensive rebound. Antonio, he will try for 3. It's good for Antonio.
Wow. Someone is down on the floor right now after that shot from Medwin Antonio.
It's Joseph Timtiman. He's holding on to his midsection right here, or I think his groin area. And the referees will review this play. Joseph is still down on the floor. I think he got the wind knocked out of him.
Yo, scary moment yun para kay Joseph Timtiman, especially for the whole LDGA San Pedro.
Tingnan natin dito what happened, Coach Pancho. Ang ating assist of the quarter brought to you by J Project. Good dish by Mones to a wide open Medwin Antonio for the three-pointer.
Look at that. Medwin Antonio, a big guy, a soft shooting touch. Libreng-libre siya nun, and that was because of the assist given to him.
Yes, but you know, quality uniform na makakuha mo sa J Project and a quality dime right there for Mones to Medwin Antonio. But as we will, you know, wait for the official decision ng mga referees natin. Kasi nga something might have happened dun sa play na yun right after Medwin Antonio launched that three-pointer, knocked it down. Referees going to the IRS to check what happened to Joseph Timtiman. Kasi even yung pagbitaw ni Medwin, Timtiman was still standing up. It was, I think, after the play ang nangyari. So our referees are still assessing sa IRS natin. This could be a big call, no, Coach Pancho? Oh! When the floor is ejected from the ball game.
Yeah, we have to see that one more time.
That is a big development for Antipolo. He is their number one scorer ngayong araw, and he is out of the playing court immediately. And Coach Ernest giving some advice to his young player right there.
Wow, big blow for Antipolo Pilgrims lead basketball here.
Let's look at what happened right there. There's Buenaflor. Tintiman's right there. Oh, there was a swing. Tintiman was just walking.
Oh.
Joseph Tintiman was just walking and Buenaflor with a swing right there. Referees clearly saw that.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure before that action happened, there are some, some words and some actions na hindi natin nakita no, before that. Of course, hindi mag-retaliate doon si Joshua Buenaflor nang wala lang. But again, sayang yon because he's been leading his team when it comes to points. He's one of the source of the energy ng itong Antipolo Pilgrims. That's why they're ahead by this big margin. But, ngayon, out of the ball game na siya. Sayang, ang ganda ng ilalaro niya dito. But for LDG, San Pedro, a window of opportunity for them. Dahil nga, yun na nga, may free throw at may ball possession. So, a look of concern dito kay Coach Ernest Alaw. But good thing for them. As of the meantime, lamang pa rin sila dito.
Yes, malaki-laki ang kalamangan nila, 20. But, that's a big blow as we said nga for them. Ito, Aldrin Gubot will be the one to replace itong si Joshua Buenaflor on the floor.
Yes, look at this. Iverson Petros and Aldrin Gubot, two energetic players, diba, playing at the same time right now. Dahil nga nawala na si Joshua Buenaflor.
And this might be a fire starter for LDG but can also be a fire starter for Antipolo kasi nga they have two energy guys dito sa floor. Natin, as you said, Coach Pacho, and look at that. Nawala yung Buenaflor pero the defensive intensity netong Antipolo is still up there.
That's right.
Ngayon ibigay natin kay Sarah Turgeman for her update on the two teams right now in the third period. Sarah?
From LDG San Pedro head coach Richard, sabi niya, gustong manalo pero kailangan ng malakas na depensa sa loob with their players. Maging agresibo para makahabol sa kalaban. Enzo, Coach Pancho.
That's right. Tama yung sinabi ni Sarah Turgeman sa kanyang report. They have to earn this win. Hindi nila basta ibibigay yan. Kailangan nilang paghirapan yan. And in order for them na paghirapan nila, they should exert a lot of efforts. They should double or triple their efforts here.
Oh, good flyby by Medwin.
That was a good inside pass. And that was a good big man move underneath. Ang ganda ng footwork niya doon.
Everything is clicking para dito sa Antipolo Pilgrims, Coach Pancho. What a ball game for them. And even what a way to respond despite na nawala nilang kanilang #1 scorer for today's game.
That's right. So again, pag sinasabi natin one man down, di ba? So players needs to step up. But again, with the momentum that Antipolo Pilgrims is getting right now, the energy that they have, I think they don't have any problem with that.
But yun nga, another foul whistle and another sorry miss para dito sa LDG. Nothing is really working for them. Talagang off game nila on the offensive end, but sa defense talagang just like that. I was gonna say, there's no off day sa defense as Cabrido puts it up and in plus a foul.
Yes. Again, Joseph Tintiman at etong si Herald Cabrido ang kailangan dito mag-take charge right now for LDJ San Pedro.
Look at that. Using his body to protect the basketball. Herald Cabrido making things happen for LDG, and as you said, silang dalawa talaga ni Tintiman ang dapat mag-take charge dito for them to come back if they want to win this ball game.
Yes, they need to be aggressive. They need to put more ball pressure. They need to force turnovers, and they need to pound the ball inside. Why? Because foul situation, penalty na naman Antipolo Pilgrims as early as in this third quarter. Yun naman talaga ang tendency ng Antipolo Pilgrims. They've been giving out a lot of early fouls. So yun ang kailangan nila i-take advantage.
Neto, are they gonna do that? As it's all baseline jumper is good para dito kay Galario. Wiltrix Galario with a jumper right there. Here comes LDG slowly trying to garner some momentum dito. Iverson turns it over. 2-on-2. Joseph puts it up and in, plus a foul.
Again, Joseph Tintiman and Herald Cabrido. Yun yung mga binanggit kong dalawang pangalan kanina. Na ito, nagsisimula na sila mag-step up dito.
Yes, and immediately Coach Ernest calls for time right here as his lead is now down to 15. Tintiman and Cabrido trying to combine their will right here. As makikita natin ang ating drive of the quarter brought to you by Photon, the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Kayang-kaya sa Photon, baba sa 15 ang kalamangan ng Antipolo. 60 to 45, 4 minutes and 46 nating tira sa ating third period.
Ako si Roddy Santos para sa SINAG Lakas 40. Game na!
Coach Rodney Santos, game na ba daw, Coach Pancho?
Grabe naman si Coach Rodney. Nakasama ko sa isang pro team yan. And eto na, grabe naman itong mga sorpresa na binibigay ng SINAG Liga Asya dito. And there's more to come.
Yes, marami pa yan. I was there. Couple of players na kilala natin nandoon na naglaro sa parang, I think, hindi naman tune-up game. Parang recreational game lang yun eh. But, you know, it got me excited for what's in the future. At another tic-tac-toe play para dito sa Antipolo. This time, it's Gubo to Antonio ulit, Coach Pancho.
Yes, and with Joshua Pinaflor out right now, ito, Medwin Antonio starting to work inside for Antipolo Pilgrims. So, great timeout being called by Coach Ernest Alo to stop the momentum of LDG San Pedro.
And yun yung sinasabi natin, the timely timeouts minsan ng coaches. Kapag nagkakaroon ng mini run, tumawag ka na ng timeout to settle your players. And Coach Ernest did it perfectly doon. And the players perfectly responded. The ATO was picture perfect na Coach Pancho.
That is correct. And so,
may slang ha.
yes.
Morihon to Antonio. Down low to Gubot. Akala ko bibigay ulit kay Antonio for a give and go.
And look at the patience of Antipolo Pilgrims. Hindi sila nararattle doon, ha?
2 seconds on the clock. Gubot jumper. No good. Cabrido with a board. We still have a lot of time for LDG to cut this lead down. Especially if mababa nila to less than 10 to start off the fourth. No, this will be big.
Oh, great anticipation.
Oh, what a tipsy-do layup right there by Jason Morihon.
That was a bad pass being given by LDG San Pedro that time. Ito, kinapitalize na naman ng Antipolo Pilgrims yung turnover na yun.
And that's, I think, the 23rd or 24th turnover na netong LDG sa ating laro. Joseph, and that is another turnover for them. Antonio playing that well.
Yes, great job in reading the passing lane right now. Ito naman si Medwin Antonio. Ito, ginaganahan na si Medwin. Oh!
Sayang lang. Ba't kanya pa rin? Gubot. Siya naman to make and bake. They decide to pass it out muna. Morihon asking for a screen.
5 seconds on their shot clock.
Go to the corner. Mones three-pointer. No good. Ito, Galario. Jumper. Way off the mark.
Oo, malakas yun. Dapat medyo diniretso pa niya na yun.
He was waiting sana kung may kakat ba nakakampi, no?
So again, the decision making for the LDJ San Pedro players.
Gubot. Way off the mark din ang kanyang jumper.
So ito, back-to-back misses yung nakikita natin dito.
Cabrido, the big block right there. And Morihon let him know that.
Grabe naman.
The intensity na Pancho is increasing dito.
Grabe yung timing niya. Perfect timing. Perfect block yun.
Akala ko naiwan na siya dun sa spin move ni Cabrido, di ba? But as you said nga, perfect timing and the referees. I like the fact that they didn't give him a tech for taunting, di ba? Kasi he was right.
Medyo na-control niya eh. Medyo na-control niya eh. Oh. Na-realize niya, oops, teka.
Meron nang isang nawala dito. I'ma contain myself, but yun nga eh. I love the fact that they didn't give him a tech for taunting. Pumunta na lang sila sa gitna para i-prevent ng kahit anong skirmish, di ba? Still a miss right there. Morihon on the run. Good tap by De Manuel.
Yes, a great recovery by De Manuel that time. Oh, wide open.
Wide open look, Toledo. Nilapit ng konti. And again, another miss para dito sa LDG.
Yes, sayang yun. They need to convert a lot of outside shots para bumuka yung ilalim.
Sobrang sikip kasi ng ilalim ng
Yes,
so they can't have any easy baskets doon. Talagang mayroong extra defender lagi.
Right.
Medwin spins. The kick. They drop it off. Gubot, jumper from the baseline, beating the shot clock once again.
Wow, Aldrin Gubot, starting to score here in this quarter. He's known for his energy. Talagang ang focus niya kanina is to defend and to get those offensive rebound. Pero ito, nabibigyan na siya ng opportunities dito to score.
The timely baskets netong ni Aldrin Gubot ng Ochpancha is very big. As wild shot there by Galario. Still goes in.
Oh, that was a quick release shot by Gallardo because ito nga si Medwin Antonio is ready to block that shot.
But itong Antipolo Pilgrims, every time na magkakabasket itong LDG, they always have a counter. Kumbaga nag-exchange tayo ng baskets at hindi afford ng LDG yun na magkaroon ng exchange of baskets kasi nga malaki masyado yung kalamangan nitong Antipolo.
Yes, and I have to give credit dito para kay Coach excuse me, kay Coach Ernest Alao. He's been pressing the right buttons here so far in this ball game, talagang showing that they are prepared, they are inspired in getting their first W dito sa ating SINAG Liga Asya born 2001 Cup.
Yes, of course, nakita din kasi nila siguro yung NBS Slashers and what they did to get their first win. I mean, that's what they're doing. Of course, inspired sila because LEAP, nga ang pangalan nila, and LEAP means lifted by faith, empowered by God, athletes of purpose.
That's right. And speaking of faith, because ayaw din nilang payain yung mga Antipolo faithfuls na patuloy na sumusuporta at dumadayo sa kanilang mga games.
Yes. Oh, what a move there by Nambi and basket and one pa. Tama yung ganda ng Euro step na yun. And the floater to finish it off plus a foul. Look at this. Miko Nambi. Look at that. Big Euro step right there and the basket plus a foul.
Yeah, so this is one guy also that needs to step up to see Miko Nambi, a big guy for Coach Richard Pinarada. Scoreless sa first half. Dito, ito is starting to work and kailangan din talagang mag-work double or triple dito because itong kanyang counterpart na si Medwin Antonio, medyo talaga nagigising na at tumatrabaho for Antipolo Pilgrims.
Nag-half-court trap bigla dito LDG, giving itong Antipolo different look at the defensive end. Oh, what a shot there by Jason Morihon.
Yes, Jason Morihon saw an opening dun sa middle na yon, and because of his quickness talagang inatake niya yung gitna doon. But again,
deja vu para kay Miko Nambi. Coach Pancho, same move, same shot, same result. Basket and one na naman.
Right, so mukhang narinig yata yung sinabi ko ni Miko Nambi, but nevertheless, that was a power play of the quarter. Enzo, brought to you by
Converge FiberX. Experience better with Converge. Nice. Miko Nambi. Hindi po namin ni-replay yun. Dalawang beses po talaga niya ginawa. Back-to-back for LDG. Parang ni-replay same move eh.
Yes.
And yun, same thing. Back-to-back three-point plays for Miko.
Yeah, so the lead is just down to 15 from as high as 24.
Muntik pa yun for Morihon, but you know, a seesaw battle, but still lamang pa rin itong Antipolo Pilgrims, but LDG knocking on the door. This is just a 15-point lead na Coach Pancho as we see some of those highlights of the quarter sa ating third period, and LDG knocking on the door, but Renz Mones 9 points, 4 rebounds off the bench for Coach Ernest Alao.
Yeah, so waking up in this third quarter, itong si Renz Mones dahil nga nawala na si Joshua Benaflor dito. But look at this guy, the big guy, Medwin Antonio, 11 points, 4 out of 5 from the field goal. Sumama pa ng 3 rebounds, playing like a Zach Randolph, play dito for the Antipolo Pilgrims.
Yes, 19 points combined off the bench for those players, but it's still a 15-point lead for Antipolo Pilgrims, lead 68-53, entering the fourth and final period dito lang sa SINAG Liga Asya.
The fastest growing fiber internet got even faster. Again, dahil ang doble na, di noble pa. Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5 from 100 Mbps is now 200 Mbps. Doble ulit ang bilis, doble ulit ang sulit. If you're an existing subscriber, automatic upgrade ito. And if you want to make it permanent, just agree to our new terms and conditions. As simple as that, no new application, and it's absolutely free. New Converge Fiber X Plan 1.5. Ang dobleng sulit, new offers from Converge. Doble na, dinoble pa!
We will see ang mga kasinag natin nanonood dito sa One Arena in Cainta, Rizal. Of course, I believe supporting itong Antipolo Pilgrims mga yan, Coach Pancho.
Yes, yan yung mga Antipolo faithfuls na tinatawag natin. Talagang patuloy na sumusuporta dito for Antipolo Pilgrims League.
And even online, of course, may
Yes,
mga kaibigan tayo nanonood dyan. Sila TJ Aguilar, sila Jimboy Rason, mga kaibigan natin na kasama dito sa SLA na taga-Antipolo, mga taga-Antipolo Hills.
And despite na busy sila, dahil alam ko may mga activities din sila ron sa lugar nila. May mga may basketball leagues din sila ron, di ba, Enzo?
Basketball and volleyball.
Yes.
What a move there by J.D. Manuel. Good start. Kasi baba na sa 13 ang kalamangan nito Antipolo.
Yes, marami pa tayong oras dito and they need to do a lot and they need to convert a lot of quick hitters dito and a lot of stops dito pagdating naman sa depensa.
Oh, there you go. Another stop for LDG. And there's a careless foul right there by Iverson Petros. And look at this. Surprisingly, ngayon pa lang babalik itong si Joshua Bolante sa floor natin, Coach Pancho. He did not play a single second and third period.
Yes, because reason why is ang ganda nung pinakita ng mga ibang players ni Coach Ernest Alaw. Talagang lahat nag-respond, lahat nag-deliver. So, luxury para kay Coach Ernest Alaw at kay Coach KDP na pahinga-pahinga muna si Joshua Bolante. At ito, syempre, fourth quarter is winning time. Perfect time para ibalik siya dito.
Oh, look at that block by Iverson. Aerial battle ni Toledo dun. No? Both athletic players, but that time Petros' right hand got the ball. Look at that block right there. Piso-piso. Iverson Petros.
Yes, ito si Matthew Toledo, the only non-San Pedro College players dito sa lineup ng LDGA San Pedro dito ni Coach Richard Penaranda because majority ng players ni Coach Richard Penaranda dito is coming from San Pedro College. Still siya yung head coach doon.
Yes.
At ito naman si Matthew Toledo is playing for San Beda, Alabang. So, but this is not a school-based team.
Yes,
It so happens lang na
most of the
players are coming from San Pedro colleges dun sa San Pedro. But again,
ano yung LDG?
LDG Legends Dream Guilds Academy.
Oo. Academy talaga sila. It just so happened, as you said nga, most of the players and syempre their head coach is from one school lang, di ba? And you can see naman, Coach Pancho, yung chemistry nitong mga players na to under Coach Richard Peñaranda. Alam nila yung sistema, alam nila kung saan pwesto ang isa't isa. Maganda yung chemistry, but so far, in the first 3 quarters, medyo hirap sila. Just like Joe Marie Argota, wala pang napoproduce si Argota.
Yes, at meron pa silang isang player doon na hindi taga San Pedro College na wala sa active lineup ngayon. But sayang, no? Yun sana yung advantage nila dito, yung kanilang chemistry.
At ngayon, ibigay natin kay Sarah Turgeman for her 4th and final quarter report. Sarah?
From Antipolo Pilgrims Leap, Head Coach Ernest. This time sa kanila naman, although nawala si Buenaflor dahil sa kanya pagka-thrown out, kailangan nilang pag-ingatan ng kanilang kalamangan dahil kakampi nila ang oras. Iset lang ng maayos ang plays para mabigyan ng momentum ang kanilang mga players. Back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
Thank you so much to possibly future kagawad Sarah Turgeman, Coach Pancho. Di natin alam what the future holds for our queen of the sidelines, Sarah Turgeman right there. But tama yung point na yun eh. Nawala na sila ng player, kailangan nilang ingatan. Dahil nga ito, inuunti-unti na ng LDG itong kalamangan nila.
That's right. So, yun nga, kailangan nilang gamitin yung oras dahil time is on their side. So they need to be patient with their offensive sets. Wag nilang madaliin kasi once na minamadali, mas prone sa turnovers yon.
And time was on their side, diba? There's no dapat nga LDG pa ang nagmamadali. As Mones from way downtown. Off the glass! The bank is open on this holiday.
Wow. That was a bailout shot dito para kay Renz Mones, ha? That was a long-range three-pointer. Off the backboard pa yun, ha? Off the glass.
Oh, a bailout foul naman. Bailout shot binigay ni Mones. Dito naman, bailout foul. See, that would have ended up as a turnover kasi Bulante got the steal. But let's look at this shot by Mones. A 30-footer, ang ating shot of the game. Brought to you by Finn Cotton, the official sneaker partner of SINAG Liga ASYA. Finn Cotton moves with you.
That's right. And brother Paul De La Puente, congratulations. Yes. Finn Cotton.
Boss Paul.
Yes.
Malapit na ako dumalaw talaga. Sabihin ko, ilang games ko nata sinasabi, hindi talaga ako.
Yes, and Macho Toledo finally nailing a basket right there with a runner.
Much needed na Pancho dahil nga time is not on their side, and you can see itong Antipolo, they're really slowing the pace down, which favors them kasi nga fast-paced team itong LDG.
At yun yung gustong mangyari ng LDG San Pedro, maging fast-paced uli yung laro dahil nagkahabol sila. But again,
those are big hitters. Haymakers nga kung tawagin sa boxing no Coach Pancho. Back-to-back. Kanina kay Renz Mones, ngayon naman kay Joshua Volante.
That's right. Backbreaker, yung mga outside shots na binibigay ng Antipolo Pilgrims doon sa larong to.
Kanina, they played good defense. Muntik na ma-steal, but Volante was left wide open, knocked it down. Kay Mones din, shot clock was winding down. They were playing really good defense. And then, pumasok yung bank shot na yun. Those are backbreakers nga, as you said, di ba, Coach Pancho? But you can see LDG still fighting. Sorry, miss there, but Cabrito pa rin yung rebound.
Oh, he was caught stepping on the baseline.
Bagay yan. Another turnover. Costly turnover, should I say, for LDG.
But again, lots of time. But they need to do their game plan quickly.
If they want to win, they have to turn up ngayon. A good crossover by Mapua. Iverson.
Oh, good defense.
Mones escapes. Good drop pass to Gubot.
That was a good feed dito para kay Alvin Gubot. Nandun lang siya parate sa dunker spot, nakatambay for some drop passes.
If kahike na si Kevin Santos, alam na natin yung resulta, di ba?
Yes, alam na natin si Kevin Santos, who will be seeing action later on sa ating main game ng ating holiday doubleheader.
Holiday treat, di ba?
Yes.
For mga kasinag natin.
At eto, nakita ko na nga yung mga Pampanga Delta team dito. And ito, kala ko artista yung isa. Coach Aisel pala.
Nakita pa niya yun. Kasi baka nga, nakatalikod. But, siyempre, that's the second game. Second game natin yan. Pero, itong first game natin, Antipolo, seems like they can't do anything wrong, di ba, Coach Pancho? Ang ganda ng tinatakbo ng opensa nila. Ang ganda ng, defense. And at the same time, kapag naman magandang depensa ng LDG, the ball just bounces their way.
Yes, and ang maganda rito for Antipolo Pilgrims dito, because they're playing so inspired, they always have the answer for every run na binibigay ng LDG San Pedro. But again, another points in the paint, tip in for Renz Mones.
Nagkatitigan sila ni Gubot. Sila dalawa kasi nagtutulakan. Magkakampi sila. Diba? But it just goes to show the effort nitong Antipolo Pilgrims, and what a way to respond if you're Antipolo Pilgrims. And for sure, Coach Ernest Alaw and Coach KDP is very, very happy with the effort na binibigay ng mga players nila ngayong araw. This is a way to respond. Coming off those 2 losses, pero hindi kayo nawalan ng kumpiyansa, hindi kayo nawalan ng gana. You went back to the drawing board. And kagaya nga ng game story natin, rebound and recuperate. Sila yung naggawa nun. They rebounded and they recuperated in this ball game.
Yes, and
all
they need to do is to trust their teammates and trust the system. As we take a look at, of course, the legendary Coach Alan Trinidad and yung celebrity coach ng Pampanga Delta.
Tiger ba yan? Yan na, Coach Aisel Santos.
Grabe, medyo, syempre, nahihiyaya pa. Nahihiyaya pa.
Di ata niya alam Pag nalaman yan, for sure, kakatok na naman yan sa OB ba natin sasabihin, ba't daw tinutukan siya na hindi siya ready? Gusto niya lagi ready siya eh.
Of course.
Always ready ang ating kaibigan, of course.
At always ready yung Pampanga Delta team. That's why they're still undefeated in the SINAG Liga ASYA Born 2001 Cup.
Tandaan nga natin, ang tinalo nila was their kapwa Kapampangan team, yung Luwid 1 Kapampangan, di
In
ba?
a dominating fashion.
Oo.
Which later on, i-discuss natin yan
Totoo.
sa pregame.
Look at that, layup by Iverson Petros. But, you know, it's crazy to think that a year ago, talk about Pampanga, di ba? A year ago, Kevin Santos wasn't as developed as he is right now. And you can make an argument ngayon, Kevin Santos dito sa SINAG Liga Asya is probably the best center na nakita natin sa tournament.
Yes, grabe, no? Enzo, time flies so fast dito. And as, you know, tingnan natin din yung mga players dito, talagang lumilipad din.
Oo. And the reason why I bring that up is because nangyari yun kay Kevin because of experience. And like I said, Aldrin Gubot and itong si Iverson Petros, they also have experience on their side. Asya nga ang tema ng liga natin, di ba? We're going to probably have some Asian teams in the future dito. Ito si Iverson Petros at si Aldrin Gubot, hindi na sila familiar. Hindi na sila parang or very familiar na sila kasi nga they once faced a team from Kuala Lumpur in a pocket tournament daw sa Quezon, sabi ni Coach KDP.
Yes, and of course, syempre, yung mga ganung experiences will only get them better. And ito, yung nakikita natin dito sa larong to, talagang a better performance from them as of the moment. That's why they have this big lead that they're enjoying right now with only less than 4 minutes left sa ating laro.
And kita mo naman, from start to finish, Antipolo really clicked, di ba? Ibang klase yung pinakita nila. And like we said, remove that loss against Pampanga Delta kasi talagang nabigla lahat dun sa lineup ng Pampanga Delta. I think nobody expected that start. I wouldn't even say star-studded. Pwede ng pang-national team yung kupunan na yun. But yun na nga, you remove that loss and you just look at the Datslav X EOZ loss nila in their last game. Ang laki ng improvements nila, especially to this game. Ang ganda ng response nitong Antipolo Pilgrims to the call of Coach Ernest to improve their playing style.
Yes, and obviously, grabe, ang daming learnings nung natutunan nila ron sa dalawang talo nila. And ito, na-correct nila dito in this ball game especially. And that's why, you know, they're still dominating here. Even though ito, LDG San Pedro is still fighting with less than 3 minutes remaining dito sa ating fourth quarter.
And sinabi pa ni Sarah at the top of the coverage sa pregame natin, pregame report niya, meron pa daw isang player na paparating, i-reveal nila in their next game. You know, madadagdagan pa tong Antipolo Pilgrims, di ba?
Grabe naman yung SINAG Liga Asya na to. Even the teams have their own surprises, ha?
May pa-sorpresa din, no? As Team Timan with the layup right there. Basically, what LDG is trying to do is just cut the lead down as much as they can. But with the 3-point shot and the way gaano kabilis itong LDG makascore, this is still a viable lead to cut down, no, Coach Pancho?
Yes.
Like this, a big 3-pointer right there for Reggie Turla. Nakakapasok pa lang, and it cuts the lead down to 14 dito, Coach Pancho. That's why Coach Ernest calls for time.
That's right. So LDG San Pedro is knocking on the door right now for the LDG San Pedro. So 14-point lead na lang inabot nila rito.
Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Back here inside the One Arena in Cainta, Rizal, as we have 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining dito sa ating laro. 14-point lead for the Antipolo Pilgrims, but itong LDG San Pedro still not giving up, still not going out without a fight, Coach Pancho.
That's right. So what they need to do here is they need to, you know, level up more on their defense. They need to make a lot of quick hitters and they need to knock down a lot of outside shots. But for Antipolo Pilgrims Leap basketball team ni Coach Ernest Aro and Coach KDP, they just need to, make an honest, give an honest defense because penalty na nga sila dito sa laban na to.
And at the same time, there's a stop by LDG. For Antipolo Pilgrims, just hit those timely baskets again, di ba? Parang kumbaga yung timely hit to knock out itong LDG San Pedro ala the Sugar Show kahapon. Alam ko nakita mo rin yun.
Yes, so what a find right there. What a role being given by Jethro Ting. Na ngayon lang ulit
pinasok. After 4 fouls, di ba, nung first half.
Sayang.
Ito, Morihon, the kick to Mercado. Volante wisely demanding the ball and wasting away some time.
Yes, 5 seconds on their shot clock.
90 seconds remaining on the game. Morihon puts it up and in!
Grabe naman yung flyby. Yung quick first step ni Jason Morihon dito for Antipolo Pilgrims.
And that might be that might give itong Antipolo some breathing room right here. Oh, look at that! Clobbered in mid-air by Iverson Petros.
Look at the quick double at yung health defense ng Antipolo Pilgrims. Yun talaga yung nag-sustain sa kanila dito, especially sa depensa.
Mercado, they dish it to Iverson. Sumobrang alang yung tira. LDG needs to score quickly, especially if it's a 3-point shot. Timtiman, side-step 3-pointer. That looked like it went in from my angle. But big rebound by Medwin Antonio and Coach Pancho, that might have done it.
Yes.
And there's a foul na Harold Cabrido to stop the time, but hindi pa sila penalty. That's only going to be their third team foul. Let's look at this drive by Jason Morihon. Ang ating drive of the quarter brought to you by Photon, the official mobility partner of SINAG Liga Asya. Kaya-kaya sa Photon. That might have been the dagger layup ng Coach Pancho.
Yes, Jason Morihon, the quick guard dito ng Antipolo Pilgrims. Look at this.
Look at him. Tatlong defenders talaga sumalubong. And Russia gets fouled right there. And that would put him to the free throw line dahil nga penalty na. Itong Antipolo, kanina bang 7-minute mark ng fourth period, di ba?
Yes, but they were not able to take advantage of that situation, di ba?
And as you said nga, they had to attack, they couldn't. And once they attacked, laging may nakapayong eh. Laging may sumasalubong sa kanila na Iverson Petros and Aldrin Gubot.
Yes, because itong Antipolo Pilgrims ni Coach Ernest Alaw are so prepared in this ball game. And grabe yung game strategy nila, yung game plan nila, and that's why they were able to sustain yung magandang showing nila ng first half. And despite losing Joshua Benaflor dun sa third quarter, they were able to, find some ways, sa mga players, nag-step up, nag-respond. That's why ito nga si Joshua Volante, medyo hindi na masyadong kinailangan dito sa fourth quarter. But he had that great contribution in supporting Joshua Benaflor, lalo na doon sa first half attack na ginawa nila.
Oh, and he had that one big three-pointer kanina, di ba? Earlier in the fourth, nung nasa-scramble yung depensa na itong LDG, and he was wide open. It just goes to show how deep and good this Antipolo Pilgrims team is. And hats off to Coach Ernest Alo for regrouping, rebounding, and recuperating his team to win in this ball game. Well prepared in itong Antipolo Pilgrims Leap team and ang mga kasinag natin for sure. Lalo-lalo na mga taga-barangay San Luis, Antipolo Hills na nanonood lagi is very happy. They finally break the ice. They finally break the barrier. Antipolo is finally on the win column.
That's right. So congratulations to Antipolo Pilgrims Leap Basketball in nailing their first W of this SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 Cup over the LDGA San Pedro. And lots of players has responded. Again, paulit-ulit natin sinasabi yan. Lots of players has stepped up and they played an all-around ball game. A complete ball game, a well-balanced attack. The starters, the second stringers, even the third stringers. So hats up to the coaching staff. But for the LDJ San Pedro, of course, back to the drawing board. A 14-point losing effort here for LDJ San Pedro. But again, Enzo,
yes, and yung dominant showing ang pinakita dito ng Antipolo Pilgrims sa ating final score, 84-70, 14-point victory for Antipolo Pilgrims. But dominant showing. Last lead netong LDG was back in the first quarter pa at 11-7. Since then, hindi na nakita netong LDG yung kalamangan, di ba? So, very, very dominant. And as you said, hats off to the players, the first, second, and third stringers ng Antipolo. And also hats off to their entire coaching staff. Coach Ernest Alao, Coach KDP, di ba, for getting the players ready for this matchup.
That is correct, Enzo. That is why, you know, ito, later on, medyo makikita na natin kung sino talaga yung nag-stand out dito.
Yes, at ito, malalaman na natin kasi ibibigay na natin ating Queen of the Silas si Sarah Turchman for the SINAG Best Player of the Game, brought to you by J Project Clothing Shop. Sarah, sino kasama mo dyan?
And we're here with SINAG Best Player of the Game presented by J Project. Edwin Antonio from Antipolo Pilgrims, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block, 1 assist, and 1 steal. From 2 previous loss, grabe, binawi nyo talaga yung game nyo ngayong araw na to. Ano yung naging adjustment na ginawa nyo para magbigay lakas sa team nyo?
Siguro yung naging adjustment namin sa team namin is yung inasa namin sa sistema namin at saka nag-stick to defense kami ng mga team ko. Yun lang.
Baka may gusto kang batiin at pasalamatan?
Binabati ko pala yung mga coaches ko sa JRU, sila Coach Louie, Coach Ethel, Coach Mixon, at iba pang other coaches. At mga parents ko at saka mga nanonood doon. Yun lang.
Maraming salamat, our best player of the game. Back to you, Enzo and Coach Pancho.
That was Medwin Antonio of Antipolo Pilgrims. Ipang ating SINAG Best Player of the Game. Hatid sa atin ng J Project Clothing Shop. 11 points, 6 rebounds coming off the bench, Coach Pancho.
That is right, and he mentioned the word defense. Doon sila talaga nag-focus at doon siya talaga nag-stand out. You know, aside from scoring 11 points and grabbing a lot of rebounds, but yun yung presence niya inside sa shaded lane, yun yung talagang nag-force sa a lot of forced shots and talagang na-defend nila yung middle doon because of Medwin Antonio's presence.
And what are your final thoughts of this ball game, Coach Pancho, bago natin i-close itong first game natin?
Yes, and finally, naka-recover na to and getting their first win at Antipolo Pilgrims. But for LDG San Pedro, they need to get back to the drawing board and improve their half-court sets and, of course, you know, get back into the winning column.
And syempre, Coach Pancho, yung pinakita natin kanina, ang SINAG Lakas 40 ang ating 40-up tournament. What are your thoughts with that?
I'm very, very excited dito sa SINAG Lakas 40. Look at this. Magkakaroon tayo ng open division at executive division. So for those interested, ito yung contact numbers at yung email address sa mga interesado. I'm sure marami yan. So another great development coming from SINAG Liga Asya.
Yes, very exciting. Kaya po, contact nyo na lang po yung mga numbers and email on the screen, mga kasinag. But syempre, that ends our first game. Coming up next is the main event between the Parañaque Pelicans contra the undefeated powerhouse Pampanga Delta. But that ends our first game for today. For Coach Pancho Alfonso, Sarah Turchman, this is Enzo Galarosa, and on behalf of Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Don Mike Danan, Direk Boyet, Direk Billy Ray De Leon, Video Gear Incorporated, and the rest of the hardworking men and women na nagtrabaho dito from the One Arena in Cainta, Rizal. This is your 2023 SINAG Liga Asya Born 2001 Cup, and we are one.